Hello and welcome to Dangerously Dicey, where a merry band of misfits that love role-playing games. I'm Christopher, the Dungeon Master, and we're playing the next installment of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Let's roll. That was a dragon roar, not a thunder clap. Okay, the buttons are working. I'm not gonna fucking get mad at it for being in the wrong spot.
Well, so I think someone did click the thunderclap for you.
I did twice, I think. Hi, everybody. Who wants to give a recap of the last episode?
So we escaped the ship.
Oh, good.
That's it. That's the recap.
I was like, I would the hobbits of and they walk.
Mm.
It's and they swam. And they swam. Don't mind me, I'm taking care of a bug.
It's okay.
I think the only really significant thing that happened was we decided to head ashore to get some supplies for our search, right? I can't remember the exact reason we're heading ashore.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't drop the thing. Roy,
Yes.
Roy has a great add-on. You didn't drop the box. You got back on the ship.
That's the
And-
first time Roy hasn't dropped the box.
Oh my god, why you gotta be rude?
Yeah, I will be perfectly honest. I forgot to watch. I did not watch recap, and
I don't even know if I
Aye.
uploaded it at the moment.
okay.
So
I do not. I don't. Was it supplies? I don't know why we. Oh, because we still haven't found the fiance.
nope,
Yes.
haven't found her. Which I think you guys have some of the clues to where she was potentially located. And I will say, you do have one person on the ship that would know where she's located.
Unfortunately, that person is currently more machine than person.
Semantics.
Mhm.
Hey, at least she's not going one with the ship, one with the crew.
Someone's been watching Pirates
Oh,
of the Caribbean.
No.
that's right. We figured out how to charge her. Goal is possibly to get some cabling if we
Yes,
can
That's what we
to
need.
create the
Supplies-
force shield.
Supplies so she does not explode. That was it.
Yeah.
That's
and
what it was. Mm-hmm.
But the nearest depot you could get supplies at is a little village, port town, fishing village that is near and dear to one of the players' hearts.
And definitely not suspicious as fuck.
Definitely not. There is not a giant church of Nickelodeon. This green building does not have a fetish for feet.
I was more thinking about the great old one cult in the basement.
Yeah, so
Nope.
was I.
You said goo. Goo is
Yes.
slime.
No, Goo is great old one.
Yeah, close enough.
Nope.
To be
Goo.
fair, they are basically the same thing, right?
Yeah. One's Cthulhu, one's Goothulu.
I was more thinking that Cthulhu is usually covered in slime.
Jesus.
So, I don't know if you guys can see the map. I think I moved you. Welcome to Garden Village. I was not given a name. And if I was, I have forgotten.
I did not give you a name because I had not thought of a name, because
Why would Chris make a map of this place?
I still think this map needs more flowers everywhere.
Yeah, it almost crashed my computer when I tried to add more flowers.
There's some flowers here.
Okay. How about Cassie? Since you guys did the recap, how about Cassie go ahead and give me a little bit, describe the town and what the party sees as you pull up, well, you dock at one of the piers that is just outside of this map.
So, if anyone's ever heard the word cottagecore, that'll set your mind on the right image that you're seeing in this town. It's like the quaintest of quaint little fishing villages. It's the kind of place where people who never want to be found again go to retire. And all you're seeing is like cute cottages covered in flowers, cute cottages covered in flowers everywhere.
Level 20 adventurer, cute couple house covered with flowers. A level 20 adventurer.
Hey, you want to know something funny? That was in the description.
I mean, yes, that's like there's a reason why you don't piss off the tavern keep, because the reason they had the money to open the tavern is because they were adventurers.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
No, nobody else can afford to open a tavern because they're always getting burnt down. Not by Cassie.
I'm pretty sure I just noticed that there is a downed rowboat in the middle of one of these lily pad patches.
No,
Yeah.
I am searching for that.
Yeah, they're now gardens. They're now flower beds or something.
Yeah, well...
Oh, wait, no, you're talking about the lily... Oh, I was talking about the...
Oh, yeah, there is. Here.
There's a rowboat.
Oh, it looks more like a bathtub to me, but...
Okay, it
I
might
thought you were
actually
talking
be a
about
bathtub.
these.
Oh, no, the ones... No, those I saw.
This, because it's rounded on both ends, so that says bathtub, not boats, to me.
Why they put a bathtub in the middle of the water, I will never know.
So you don't have to draw a bath, you just go.
Mhm.
But there's no easy way to get to it.
I mean, I assume it's kind of like we just shove our junk in the river and make nice ornaments out of it, right?
Eh?
I mean,
Someone had a bathtub they didn't need anymore.
one of this one looks like it was a fountain.
I don't know which one you're picking. Oh, that one?
Mm.
Yeah. Or a compass?
That might actually be the compass rose. Huh. Wild.
Maybe
Didn't
a
see that one
sundial.
either. It's a lost sundial. But, Cassie, this is your home village. Where does your family live? If you had to pick a house or building on this map, would they be in town or would they be outside the village, up a mile or two from the actual
I think
village?
not quite a mile or two, but like just a hill just outside the village, sort of halfway up. Remote enough to be quiet and not part of the village, but like less than a 5-minute walk from the village.
Okay. So, describe the scene as you bring your fellow compatriots into cottagecore. That's the best name we got for it so
That's
far.
a town name, isn't it? Fuck. So Cassie just sort of, as she pulls everyone in, she just like gestures around and is like, that's the town, that's all of it, this is the most boring town on the planet. They do have a shop, let's go.
Okay. And what fucking buildings, the shop. I just realized the map. I took the wrong layer map because roofs are on, and there shouldn't be any roofs.
Well, only like some roofs are on, other roofs are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think
This looks like a market to me.
that is the market. Yeah. Because there's the, I think, smithy or the bakery.
Maybe both.
I'm zooming the fuck in. Still not sure.
I mean,
Those are
I
magical
could imagine.
accoutrements.
I could imagine a retired adventurer being such a good baker and smith that they could use a forge to bake breads, right?
Plausible.
Yeah, I could see it.
Or a bread
absolutely could
oven
see that.
to forge weapons.
I just love this house up in the corner. It's got a fucking well indoors. Like, you know they're the bougie bitches. Oh yeah, no, this is totally the second floor. I have only taken a picture of the second floor. Got it. Because I see staircase going down to the first floor. Great. Christopher failed.
Talk about
You guys are hurting Izzy right now with saying that you could forge in an oven or bake bread in a forge.
I'm not saying like a regular person could. I'm saying like a level 16 adventurer who's put all of their fucking feet into being amazing at baking and smithing.
Yeah, it's the battle chef.
I cooked a
Yeah.
hot dog at Forge.
Yeah?
There's also if anybody's familiar with Discworld, the dwarven battle bread.
I feel like battle bread is just something you chuck at your enemies when you're all out of good things to throw.
No. The you keep the battle bread back because it's more effective than the mace. So it's from Terry Pratchett, and dwarven bread is so hard it can actually be used as a weapon, and so some dwarves use it as a weapon.
You have food downstairs. Do you need water?
Okay. And just so you know, Battle Chef, there is a character in a different campaign that is a Battle Chef, and they have this is a NPC that was created by a character as one of their siblings, and that character has kidnapped other NPCs from other campaigns to teach them the ways of Battle Chef. So they could appear in Saltmarsh. We'll see how that goes. So, upon arriving to the small market next to the bakery, because the forge is on the first floor, not the second floor, you find a series of elderly folk, maybe late 50s, early 60s, just kind of lounging in these market stalls, just shooting the shit, having a cup of tea, just not really doing much, but they have goods for sale.
I feel like Cassie would know these people's names and therefore greet them by name.
Sure, give me names. Yeah, you thought you got me.
Yeah.
It sucks, don't it? Timothy,
Tom,
Gregory,
Dick,
and
and
Matilda.
Harry.
Oh. What did you say?
Tom, Dick, and Harry, the Three Stooges.
Oh. Groupert. Sure. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Cassie! Oh, welcome back to town. So, you're retiring, I see. Came all the way back?
No, we're just in the area. Need some supplies, and then just sort of points at Belle because he knows what we actually need. Cassie doesn't. She's an alchemist, not an.
Cable.
Yeah.
Metal cable, copper would be best. Gold would also work. It's tad expensive, though.
Nope. I ain't got that. Rupert might. Yeah, you know, next door. He points to the forge next door.
Cassie thanks Tom and just walks towards the forge. We should get some bread as well. His bread is the best.
Not 5 feet. No, like 20 feet away, you find the forge and bakery. Rupert is a what looks like late 80s male, but he's a dwarf, so he's probably somewhere in the 200 to 300 range. And you see him just hammering away at a chunk of metal that you're pretty sure was an anchor.
Roy, 2 favourite genders, swords and carbs.
Yep. I identify with carbs. Alrighty. Who are you?
Cassie, you gonna introduce, or are we?
Cassie's waiting for him to notice her.
He did.
He
He said,
with his
who are you?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
That it was grumble voice.
I just noticed you miming the blacksmithing like he was focused. No, Cassie waves. She's like, "It's me, Cassie. We need some supplies, some cabling of some kind," and just points at Belle again.
Cut. I don't know if wires are. Does common have the word for wire? I'm trying to say. I'm like, Belle's saying what wire would be in Draconic, not knowing what it would be in English.
Thin coil wire.
Yeah. So basically, he's saying that in Draconic. I have no idea if he understands that.
I don't speak weather.
I think Mo speaks Draconic.
Yeah, I believe Mo does. Andromeda use poker.
I'll pull out a small strand of the copper, the gold wire that we made from what we had, and go, need this, but copper.
I'm not sure.
Copper twine.
Copper twine? Yeah.
How much you need? Feet and gauge.
Oh, great question. Are we just trying to get your friend hooked up properly, or are we trying to coat the boat?
I would prefer if she did not explode, please.
Do we want her to be able to walk around eventually?
Yes.
How many miles is the human intestines? Not on my computer. Not on my computer.
About 3.5 miles.
Perfect.
Yeah. People typically don't ask that kind of question around here because they get an answer.
How long we stay in and how much can you make in that time?
That's a great question. How much time do we want to stay on this island?
How much
I would like at least time to visit my parents, but
Are we talking a day, 2 days, a week?
You know how
We-
much
we
Cassie talks.
He picks up the anchor and goes, throws it back into the forge. Just starts wandering around his little shop. He's like picking up boxes and odds and ends, and like you see him sorting something.
I
If we're
don't
just
think we
trying to. No, go ahead.
I don't think we want to stay more than a day because we
I'm-
are in the middle of a rescue mission.
Okay, then we're probably only going to get enough for hooking your friend up. We're not going to have enough to clad the ship.
I can stay and help.
I mean, I can too. That would help, but I mean, to cover the ship, we're gonna need. Oh, geez. Hold back. Cassie, what's the total length of the ship?
I should know this. I want to say 120 foot, but I know that's wrong.
I think it actually is. Because that was the number I also was going to say.
I mean, I could pull up my.
I can tell you now it's 30 foot wide. Oh, it's 100 foot by 20 foot. Okay, I was entirely wrong on both.
Well, that's where you get the 120 from. 100 foot by 20. Single line going down, multiple pieces, 3, 4, 500, 20 foot spacing, 20 each. About 600 feet if we want to clad.
Now, what gauge you want? Thick.
It should not be too thick because we could always reinforce it with something.
Actually, that's a great question. This is a weird question for the sake of this is not an electronic. This is magical energy. Does it need insulation?
You, from the other ship, you know that those wires did not have insulation wrapped around them because they were almost organic.
Yes, but that might have been what attracted the bloody Kraken.
Maybe.
The lack of insulation.
Give me an Arcana check. All of you give me an Arcana check. Mo, you have advantage.
I have advantage?
Yep, on this Arcana check.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Sorry, guys,
you can also make one with advantage from Crowley.
Can I cast guidance?
Sure, but you don't necessarily know this, but I'll allow it.
Okay, well, I only
I should
pressed
also pull up the actual, like, rolls.
Wow.
At least someone isn't rolling like
It's
trash.
it's not gonna matter anyway, because I'm not gonna get above a 12.
Great.
I don't have access to Crowley's.
Oh, what?
So
you should have access. That's
probably
weird.
not gonna matter anyways.
Oh, that's a bird.
He's a magical gun. How can his Arcana not be good?
His
Yes, he's
Arcana
a
is
cowboy.
0.
Yeah, so it's a 5.
Yeah. Cool. Small Might. Or, Belle. Sorry. Belle, you actually do know something about this. You know that certain types of undead feed on magical energy. So, you think the cables without insulation could have been what attracted the Kraken, since the Kraken was undead.
Uh-huh. Cool. We need lacquer.
Shipwreck.
I'm fairly certain Cassie can mix up lacquer.
Yeah.
It sounds like an alchemy thing.
That is a
that is something.
boatswain ability.
Lacquer is basically your primitive insulation for wire. I would say we probably need it to be 8 gauge at a minimum.
8 gauge. Now, as someone who doesn't
That's
frequent
thick as
energy,
hell.
8 gauge would be what? That's not 8 millimeters.
No,
That's
8 gauge. 8 gauge is so I don't know. So standard like standard housing wire is 12 gauge.
I'm getting 8 gauge
gauge.
about an inch wide.
Yeah. Oh, 8 gauge is not an inch wide. 8 gauge should be half an inch. 8 gauge coming up with an inch?
Wait, what? No.
That seems wrong.
How thick is 8 gauge? It's a. According to this,
0.1 inches. Sorry, I had my units off when I did the.
I was like, that seems really big. Yeah,
3.26 millimeters.
Yes.
Yes.
So
For some reason, I read that 30 millimeters, which was where I was.
So it's an eighth of an inch. Eighth of an inch.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, eighth of an inch.
Ogre.
That's good for 240 volt, basically. So I'm trying to make a logical jumping comparison here for what spell energy would be equivalent to electricity.
Okay.
I figure that's plenty.
Yeah, that should do. Benny, what are you doing? You just standing there?
I mean, realistically, to hand make this, there's 2 ways we can do it. I mean, theoretically, if we're just trying to mass produce it,
You see him
do the
pull out
raw-
a massive hopper. It looks like a flour or a meat grinder or flour sifter, and you see he just starts pulling out contraptions and he shoves one on, and you see it is a revolver barrel, like the actual bullet. Oh God, clip? No. Cartridge. The fucking thing that goes into the gun. My brain stopped
Magazine?
working.
On a revolver?
On a revolver, it's usually part of the gun.
6-shot holder thing?
Yeah.
No.
There is a revolver-like apparatus that he puts on the end of this meat grinder, and he just kind of like spins it until it gets to about the width you want, and he just goes, "Oh, I got it right here. Real fine. Yeah, just give me a gold. How much gold?
We just needed copper, not gold. Copper should do. Gold was just easier to manipulate on the ship.
Oh.
I mean,
How
much copper does everyone have on them? I guess is the question. I mean, we probably need at least 6-ish feet for your friend. That should be plenty of length, I would think.
Six-ish feet would be enough.
I mean,
At least give or take.
I mean, it's hard to tell how much copper we have because I assume we've all just been rounding up money. Well, like, so when just putting the value of money, not the actual number of coins.
I've kept track of my copper. So
I mean, maybe I have. I'm not actually sure, but I have 18 copper if I have.
I have 60 copper.
Okay. That is 26 copper, 18 copper, and 60 copper. That ain't enough copper.
26.
You're going to need actual ore. 26 from home.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Do you have?
What?
We can buy the copper off of you.
What would the anchor of the ship be made of?
Most likely iron.
Yeah. I mean, for that.
Almost. Okay, yeah, that's. I got some copper. I got some gold ore. I got a little bit of mithril, some adamant.
I mean, 6 feet. So 6 feet of copper would be about half a pound at 8 gauge.
Half a pound?
Yep.
Isn't 50 coins a pound?
Should be, I think.
So actually,
That
you
sounds
probably
right.
do have just enough. Hi, Benny.
I mean, yeah, because half a pound would give us 6 feet of 8 gauge copper wire. 1,000 feet is 75 pounds. So we need basically 75 pounds if we want to clad the ship. That's a lot of copper. Which, if we're just doing that, we should have enough between copper coins.
And if you mix gold coins into it, it just makes it rose gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you. He's willing to work on whatever. He has not given you a price. He did mutter something. Ow! You little brat.
He muttered, "Ow, you little brat."
No, Benny just came up to me, and because I stopped petting him to move my mouse, he clawed the shit out of my leg. Dude, go.
Ouch.
Yeah, no, you're in trouble now. He's gonna violently kick that door open in a minute. Okay. The old guy did mutter something about he's got copper, he's got iron, he's got gold, little mithril, little adamantine.
I mean, if we want to go longer, we can probably go longer, but we can go 12 feet with approximately 12 feet with 50 copper pieces.
Cassie just turns to the dwarf and goes, "How much money do you want for 6 foot of, what did he say, gauge 8 copper wire?"
That ain't how real work. I just need a bottle of booze.
I did not hear a word of that.
He said, I
One's
don't
a
need
bottle of
much.
booze.
I just need a bottle of booze. Come on,
Cassie just pulls out her flask of claw wine, just sticks it down in front of him.
Alright. What daddy here?
That's a pint of claw wine. That's enough to kill an elephant, I believe.
He's just looking at it like, what did I just drink? Why? It's bad, but why do I want more? His speech has gotten more eloquent.
Claw wine.
You ain't
Which makes
Andromeda.
crap, I think. No, she's my mother.
Oh. No.
That's why I look like my dad as well.
No. Cassie's about yay tall. And he motions at half his height.
Yeah, when I was 12.
I heard nothing.
I said yes when I was 12, and then immediately realized that 12 is way too old, and I should have said 6.
Yeah, when you were like 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I've really been that long. Oh, man. This is a fucking weird look.
We used to have this conversation every time I came here down into town for bread when I was a teenager.
Okay, stay out of here, Mom and Dad. I'll work.
Will do.
You just see him take all of your copper coins and just starts feeding it into the grinder. That should work. Just starts grinding up coins.
Belle
Is that
just
how it
popped
works?
her head in.
No.
No, that's why Belle's just kind of looking at it like, what the hell is this thing?
Cassie just sort of walks over to Belle, puts a hand on his shoulder, shakes her head slowly, and just like, don't question it, let the man work, and walks out of the shop.
I've been working all day. You just hear him start mumbling, singing as he's drinking more alcohol and, you assume, forging your wire. What else do you guys want to do? Technically, Mo and Kilcairn have been in this area. You guys want to do something else while they're bickering about gauges?
I was just gonna help the guy whenever, if he wanted help.
Not at my shop. No help.
Well, okay then.
Okay.
Well,
Thank
I guess I can just go browse the market or something.
Yeah,
Tom,
sure.
Dick, and Harry have switched out to now it's Mo, Matilda,
Mo,
and...
Curly, and Larry.
Oh no, there's a woman there. Matilda.
Okay.
Well, hello there. Tall drink of water.
She's talking to the gun, right?
She's talking to what's carrying the gun that Jason Stamos. Jason Statham? Statham?
Yeah, Statham.
Hello. How's it going?
Going pretty well. What brings you to town? We don't get many outsiders visiting us.
Well, we needed a bunch of wire.
My
Wire.
headset dying. What the fuck is going on?
Why are
Please.
you looking for that?
My headset keeps cutting the fuck out. I'm sorry.
I'm going to repeat my pun because I think you missed it. Why are you looking for that?
Who's looking for what?
Wire.
Oh.
Wire.
I didn't hear Hayden's comment, so that's why I was confused by the pun.
I didn't make a comment, so.
Oh.
Well, I guess I did say Well, for one, we were looking for copper wire. We have a robot lady that needs some work done.
Hmm.
I don't know why I know the word robot, but it's a robot lady.
You mean an automaton?
Sort of like that. Less gears, though.
Well, Grouper can probably fix it. So,
And
is there
then,
anything you need while you're in town? You look like you could use a stiff drink, nice meal.
I don't drink anymore.
Never trust a man who doesn't drink anymore. That means he's done some shady shit. Oh, someone died.
No. I'm trying to find the shady shit.
Bo's chuckling in the background.
Wait. What the fuck just happened?
I muted myself.
No, you guys swapped cameras.
Congratulations.
What?
Right.
No, what? I'm not going insane, right?
You are.
I have no idea.
Cool. Fuck it. No.
Yes, I pulled up the stream. It appears we have swapped cameras.
Did you guys swap placements in the call?
I have no idea.
No, couldn't tell you.
Huh. Okay. Weird.
Well, I'm Belle now, apparently. So,
Yep, I'm Cassie. Let's see.
Yeet.
Cassie, I'm gonna start making some bombs. Make some bombs next to the forge. Smartest plan.
Cool. You're moved. Got it. I'm quick.
The grouper is used to Cassie trying to get near to the forge and going, "Ooh, pretty fire." She did that a lot as a teenager.
Oh, well, if you ever want some camaraderie, come on down to the Little Duck Inn and we'll have a meal.
Duck
Enjoy
into
some
the
song.
little duck in.
Sounds delightful. What do you think, Crowley? Looks down at the gun.
Oh, this man is insane.
The gun is his penis.
He's one of them. Sir,
So,
yeah, go chase your mother.
Who is this lady that just suddenly started talking to me?
Matilda, she's working at the little merchant's caravan section next to the forge.
Okay.
Basically, she's just shooting the shit with her friends while having some vaguely good-like items in front of her stand.
Cool. What kind of items?
There's some pumpkins, some flowers, a couple loaves of bread that are definitely from the bakery next door that she is actively eating. But there's like a basket of them, and she is eating one of them out of the basket.
I don't suppose you know anywhere here that sells maybe like venturing stuff.
Well, what you looking for? I could probably point you in the right direction depending on what you need.
I'm not really sure, but I think I'll start with health potions.
Cass is gonna be mad.
Well, our resident apothecary
Left a couple of
alchemist
months ago.
did go up and left in a ship that she may or may not have stolen from her father.
You're not talking about Cassie, perchance, are you?
Why, yes, we are. Little Cassiopeia Vexwell, town's
Oh,
alchemist. We did have to hire a doctor because she left.
interesting. She did say, uh, that they were going to, visit some family.
Hmm. Nifty. Well, glad she's back in town. Well, if you need anything, just come see us at the Little Duck Inn.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay. She just goes back to
I-
her conversation with the other two.
I still think she should say duck into the Little Duck Inn.
Nope. Because you pointed it out.
Ducking into the Little Duck Inn and have a quack.
Also, ignore the stairs down to the basement, please.
I don't think any. I know for a fact this map does not have a basement. Because I looked on that layer and it was all just chaos. Because when the map creator made this map, they had to put stuff on the bottom layer to support it because there weren't supports for it. Because they were building over nothing, and it's like, oh, y'all are crazy. Got it. Because I'm pretty sure these walkways are 2-story walkways that have pillars that go into the water.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah, just weird things I know and facts. Don't mind me.
I assume this will be about when we're done in the blacksmiths and Cassie is now heading up to her parents and inviting everyone else.
Sure, that sounds about right.
And now I'm going to have to do descriptions of her parents when we get up there, aren't I?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Describe your family's home up on the hill.
So, it's basically an observatory. But, like, not like like a very little observatory. Like basically a greenhouse with a little telescope in it. And then a little hut attached to the side that is basically the living space. 2 little bedrooms. Very quaint, kind of an observatory. That's all I can really think of to describe it.
Okay. So, who do we find at your family home?
I mean, I assume her parents are there, unless there was that whole thing with the stars blinking out, so I'm hopefully.
Well, you gotta describe them. Start
It
describing
is
people.
It is the middle of the day, right?
Yeah, give or take.
So then her mum would be there, who looks vaguely human, but also sparkly. And then her dad, who looked a lot like the portrait we've seen of her uncle. Red tiefling. Where Cassie got her blue coloration from is not entirely clear, given her dad is red and her mum is basically human. But yep, that's the picture. Little less alchemist, more sea captain. Eye patch. Yeah. What else can I think of for their descriptions? No, that's about it. I don't think there will. Maybe one of the townsfolk might be visiting, but I don't think so.
Okay. Well, both your parents are in fact there. Your father is reclining in his nice wicker recliner he has on the front porch area, which you have a nice wraparound porch. And he's just in the shade, completely asleep. And you just hear your mother doing something inside the domicile.
Cassie
Dumb.
sort of, as soon as she sees her dad, sort of runs up, wakes him up with a hug, and then asks if her mum's okay.
So you do not try to sneak up on your father who is asleep.
No, because that would be silly.
That is exactly what I would do, though. So.
Yes, but Cassie likes her parents.
I tolerate them.
Sick burn.
Nah, I like my mom. My mom's nice.
No,
Father,
yeah,
on the
your
other
mom's
hand. Well, you don't startle him because he cannot be surprised.
I'm hearing he's very alert.
And you just see him snap awake and go, "Who? Feels you on his chest, but looks and sees a giant gator man, a knight with a gun on his chest, and a very busty, black-haired, pale-skinned woman."
I always forget it's in a Bjorn.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah,
forget
it's
Crowley's in the Bjorn.
It's a it's a holster, but it's
It's Baby Bjorn.
it's a baby Bjorn.
That's how I see it.
That's how I asked it to be designed.
Cassie, dear, might I ask who your friends are?
Cassie just points at them. Is like, Crockman, knight, gun, vampire lady. She's not entirely sure Mo is a vampire. She's pretty sure, but not entirely sure.
Mo just shrugs.
All I can think of is Nutmeg is now behind them.
And the Moss Man?
We don't talk about the Mothman.
Got it.
What Mothman?
Moss Man. Not moth.
Yeah, sorry.
I know my pronunciation
got
is
a,
shit. Yeah.
We need a mod in chat.
Yeah.
Working on.
Thank you. Yay.
Yay.
Also, did I leave Pumpkin behind in...
Pumpkin is in a bag.
Oh! I want to let him out.
You're just gonna dump out 500 pounds of horse bone?
I'll be right back, everybody.
Your questionable vampire is wandering off, and all I can hear is bones. Should I be worried?
Yeah. No,
Oh, that's just her.
that's just how she is.
That's just her horse.
You
In
just hear
fact, that
muffled, "Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. I definitely didn't forget you."
In fact, that reminds me. Cassie turns to Mo, has a very serious look, puts her hands on her hips, and goes, "Don't flirt with my mum."
Hear you over the sound of bones.
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, it's a
What
pleasure
I'm hearing
meeting
is
you,
there's a chance.
Gator Man, Knight, gun? Why was the gun? Why did you point out the gun? Because I'm
Gun's
me.
name's Crowley.
'Cause I'm
He likes
proud.
booming too.
What the fuck? Magic weapon?
We think he used to be human.
Cursed man. Got it. You never fuck around with curses. Hexes. None of that. Just Or prophecies. Truthfully, don't mess with prophecies either. If you hear
Or
there's an
wishes.
oracle in town, run.
Well, given the last time our family interacted with an oracle, the city died, yeah.
You know what the worst part is?
Yeah.
I bet the local bartender that oracle was going to be bad news for the town. I won, but never got the money. This is a story he's told countless times.
This wasn't recent, was it?
No. Years ago. Back before the adventuring days.
Cassie just sort of leans over and whispers to Mo, "Don't ask my parents how old they are. You won't like the answer."
Probably
Why
still
do
younger than
I
me.
look younger than your knight friend?
I don't know. How old are you? I'm like
Cassie just hides her face in her hands.
38.
Sir, why do you look like you're in your 50s?
Drinking.
Drinking will do that to you. Yeah.
Trauma seals in the youth for some and hastens the elderly for others.
Well, it preserved youth in us. Well, it's rude to ask how old I am, but
Cassie
I won't
whispers.
shoot you.
Cassie stage whispers, "It's not like the astral plane had anything to do with that."
I was about to make the comment of like, was it trauma that sealed it in, or was it just magic?
Magical trauma.
I mean, technically, astral plane isn't magical. It's just a different plane of existence that functions differently.
Greg, you forgot to say the actually before you went into that.
So, no points to you, points to the next person that can rattle that off.
Actually,
It's just another plane of existence. It doesn't have anything magical in nature.
Ah, that's right. Sorry, Greg. Kilcairn gets 1 point on the board. I hear
I'll be
a dog
listening
in
to
the
the
waist. Okay. Well, what brings you to town? Wait. Do your parents know what happened?
They know she lost the ship. And they know she's hunting it down, but they don't know any of the details about that's happened since she's arrived in Saltmarsh, for obvious reasons.
Well, I have a feeling you're here because you're looking for Agrin because she was last spotted near the village.
Agrin's on our ship. We're
Well,
looking for
fuck.
supplies because she was injured.
Go ahead.
We're looking for supplies because she was injured.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear the last word, so I thought you just
Okay.
stopped.
No.
Oh, well. Sorry to hear she got hurt. So I guess you already found her over there at Hawk Island.
No, we found her on their ship. We are heading to Hawk Island. Well, I assume Hawk Island, because to rescue the others. But for now, we need to make sure she doesn't explode.
Cassie, what did you give her?
We found her this way. She was involved in some kind of mechanic. You know how she is with machines.
She didn't. You know what? Not gonna. Nope. Don't want to know. Not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm retired. You took over the family business. This is your problem now.
Yes, which is why I'm solving it. Cassie then goes on to explain the vision she had about the astral plane and the stars disappearing, and that's kind of why she's checking in now.
Yeah. Weird. Your mom pokes her head out the window. That is very odd. I think that might be a prophetic vision. You just hear your dad go, "Oh, fuck!"
Cassie face palms loud enough that like you hear like a proper solid thud as her palm hits her face. Fucking oracles.
Your father is just suddenly pulling out like half a dozen religious iconography and just like, which one? Starts throwing holy symbols at you.
Not again, Dad.
Spritz you with holy water. Stop having prophetic visions.
Careful.
What? He turns the squirt gun at Mo?
Please don't.
Oh.
I did tell you not
sorry.
to flirt with my mum. This is why.
Just puts his squirt bottle of holy water back in his jacket. Look. Always be prepared.
No, love that for you.
Now,
Is he Benny?
why do I know that?
The mummy?
Yeah. That was the image I had in my head for a moment. But he's much more handsome and swashbucklery.
And you
Like-
know, less prone to signing up with an ancient evil to save his own skin.
Oh, for some reason I thought that... Okay. For some
Which is
reason,
what-
I had the brother-in-law, and that character switched. Like, their faces were completely switched in my mind. Nope. Not that guy. Close enough, though. Well... Just don't go about destroying the town again. Technically, you didn't destroy it.
I only set a very, very small fire in the inn.
Yeah, if there's any bars you like, you might want to go enjoy them.
How
Wait,
else was I supposed to get the package through without it being noticed?
Wait, you set up a fire in
No,
At a-
no, I did not. Shut
a
up.
bar?
No.
You...
Okay.
I thought I taught
Look.
you better. If you need to sneak a package in, you cause a ruckus at another location.
Yeah, like the inn.
Well... I try to steer clear of property damage due to the fact if you are caught and liable, that's an entire ship gone.
But the explosion was so pretty.
My God, you... So how's your
Mum,
uncle?
tell him.
I
Dead, but not undead. He turned himself into a skeleton. Again.
Weirdly, that does not surprise me. Where did you find your friends? You are a motley crew of odds and ends. That woman is riding around on a skeletal horse.
They seemed useful at the time.
let's see. Swamp, bar, pawn shop.
yeah.
Took you a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where we had similar pickups of our crew, so yeah, I get it.
I mean, there was the one time when we cut down someone's house and they joined the crew.
Now, that was an accident.
Well, yes, but she still bitches about it.
And she should know she should have labeled her house better.
It was the cruelest.
I'm sorry. Labeled her house better?
How was I supposed to know there was a house in that?
Well, the little house might have been a giveaway.
Look, I may have been drinking at the time. But
Well, yeah,
not my
which is
problem
why
anymore.
Which is why I stay sober on this ship, Dad.
Kill Caird will just see Bell take out his notebook and just write, Cassie's family has history of property destruction. Keep them away from village.
Does he mutter this as he writes it?
Interconic if he is muttering.
In that case, I cannot make the funny comment I wanted to.
You just hear your father say something in Draconic, and you two hear, yeah, a little bit. Probably a safe bet to keep us away from things that, yeah, valid. So, okay.
Cassie's mum sticks her head out of the window and points out that the city wasn't their fault.
I feel like the city was not our fault, but definitely happened in our vicinity of certain actions and consequences. We didn't start the dominoes. We just were in the middle.
Well, yes, but when they try and sacrifice Mum, you kind of have to object.
Yeah, of course. If you're ever sailing and you see a beautiful woman being sacrificed to a sea monster, you stop them.
Please, that was mostly Grandpa's decision.
Fair. And he regretted it. And he still regrets it.
Cassie fakes crying. Is like, Grandpa regrets me being born?
Well, wait, I feel
She's
I
totally
fucked up.
faking the crying, but...
That moment when he's like, she's manipulating me again. Well, come on in, let's have some dinner.
Cassie just beckons the others in as she walks in.
While this encounter is going on, what are the rest of you doing?
Bell was just taking notes of like, yep, Cassie is a arsonist. Confirmed.
Wait, Belle hadn't noticed before this?
Oh no, Bell did. Bell had like notes from rumors in town that you did, and it's like confirmation.
Cassie has two reactions to being surprised: throw firebomb, stab with swords.
Yeah. But you have admitted to setting the fires in the town. So now it is a confirmed.
Quick question. Was it your dad and your mom that were involved in this family business? Oh, Jesus, I just tripped over a beagle.
What do you mean by family business? Like, yes, they were involved in the. Do you mean this conversation right now, or do you mean the family business? In which case,
I
yes.
want to know who spent a lot of time in Saltmarsh.
Neither of them. A little bit of time, but they were a little estranged from Cassie's uncle, so they kind of just visited on holidays, sort of thing. You know how family who don't really get along interacts.
Believe me, I do.
Yeah, they visit like once a decade or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they knew Prime Water as kind of mutual same circles.
Well, that's what I want to talk about. No.
That's basically gave Cassie a letter of recommendation to Prime Water. And he's like, "Oh, there, I know their record. Let's bring the kid." And that's why Cassie was in town. That and inheriting her uncle's estate.
At some point, Mo is going to corner them separately and ask about Prime Water.
Prime Water. Ugh. What's that fool done now?
I quite frankly don't give a shit about him. I want to know what you know about his wife.
Oh. Lady Prime Water. Well, she's a tough fucking cookie. Eh. Hey, hon, what was that rule? The rumor about her? And your mom goes, "Oh, something Red Moon, Bloodbath. Oh. It didn't. There was a rumor that she. Weirdly, she is the actual captain. She was something like the Bloody Baronet. Or the Lady of the Red Moon was what? I can't remember. Oh.
You guys didn't think Mo could get even paler, but she is.
You look like you need some alcohol to liven you up. She just passes you a bottle.
Unflinching Mo is just gonna down half of it.
No, Lady Prime Water was. Yeah, she was. She wasn't a pirate. I'll say that. She wasn't a privateer. I truthfully don't think she actually ran on ships. But she was a smuggler in caravans. Something with not lacking the water. What else? Hon, what was that thing? They're just like looking at each other, having a conversation with each other in like half sentences. And they're just alluding to this one big thing. But god damn it, they can't describe it.
Mo, would you have done this around the rest of the party, or did you kind of pull them into a separate room to ask?
When they were alone.
Okay.
I'd say that would probably be like, they took a minute to like step out into the greenhouse observatory because they needed to get an ingredient or water the plants. Because it is an active greenhouse as well as an observatory. Your mother's got quite a green thumb. Or so you think. It's actually your father.
Also, sorry guys, I'm dropping notes in our chat because I don't have my notebook with me.
It's all good. Glad notes are being taken.
I'm terrible at notes. I try and then I end up with like either one word or unreadable gibberish.
Yay, I'm not alone.
I mean, I usually write funny stuff that's really hard to read even for my own self, so.
I'm not taking notes on a conversation I am not privy to.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Was there...
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Why do you want to know about Lady Primewater?
I think we have history, but I'm not sure yet.
Cryptic and ominous. You're nailing this look.
I have a point painting.
Damage
Oh yeah, was it a
painting.
necklace?
What was that?
Was it a painting and a necklace, or was it like a physical painting?
There was a physical painting you guys found, and you saw a necklace in the painting.
Okay, she is wearing the
and,
necklace that was in the painting.
Yep.
Got it.
Yes. Huh. Well. Anything else you need?
If I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Just snips off more mint or something that they have to keep in like almost a hermetically sealed box because mint is so invasive.
I had some mint plants and they died.
Speaking of Greg, how's your mint doing?
It died.
Oh, Phil ripped out all of ours. We have cat mint. Not catnip, cat mint.
I don't know if the rest of our, what the status is of the rest of our mint that we had from over last year. It should pop back up, I think. Izzy would know more than I would. I don't think we planted any more mint. Is it coming back up this year? Yeah. We had a whole bunch of mint, a whole bunch of different kinds. So we'll see what actually survives and comes back up.
Nice. Alrighty. You are served a delightful fish stew.
Chat.
And copious amounts of alcohol. What does the party do after spending an afternoon with the Vexwells?
I mean, we gotta make the lacquer. Unless we can purchase lacquer, and it should be lacquer. Purchase or make lacquer.
I mean, Cassie can make it a lot cheaper than we can purchase it for, I assume. Also, the person in town who would make the lacquer would probably be Cassie, so there probably isn't any in town.
So we need to make lacquer so we can
Yeah.
coat wires.
Which means we need wax and tree sap, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Both resources are pretty available in town, you know?
Might just be annoying.
Probably.
I assume someone in town keeps bees.
Yeah, there's plenty of flowers around. Probably maybe a gold's worth, a gold coin, and you could get as much supply as you would need for your however many feet you wanted.
Mm-hmm. All right. Boop. Nope. 1 gold gone.
And I believe to collect your own tree sap would be herbalist supplies,
Sure.
which Cassie is proficient with and can therefore collect her own tree sap.
Cool.
Would there be a check needed for that?
Sure. Give me a herbalist check. DC is a number in my brain.
Guidance.
This is going to be a horrible roll. 11 isn't too bad.
Is
Add
the
a
guidance
D4.
being applied to them?
Yeah, properly
Okay.
tapping a tree.
Okay, roll a d4. Cassie.
Oh. Sorry, I'm a bit slow. 13.
Cool. The DC was 12, so having the guidance literally saved you. Yeah. You are able to produce enough sap to mix with the wax to give you just enough lacquer for the 6+ feet of wire you had created.
Awesome. Will that also need a check, or is that just a mundane enough mixture?
That's a mundane enough. I think it's essentially a DC 10, and it's not like it. You could do the old strategy of take 10, which just means you take twice as long, but you do it okay.
Awesome.
Taking 20, however, was always the funnier way to do it. I take 20. Man, we're going to be at this for an hour. Fuck you. So, with a little bit of maneuvering, you're able to get into your old room and access your old supplies, and it allows you enough space to create the lacquer you need in town so that you are ready to go when the wire is complete. You do see
Brilliant.
in your bedroom, though, there is a weight bench with a set of weights.
Kids move out, that's what happens.
And there is an easel with a painting on it.
Yep.
You're not sure which one is for which parent.
Oh, no. Cassie knows the easel is her dad's.
Good. I'm glad. Okay. Party. You have acquired your lacquer. You will have your wire shortly enough. Is there anything else you wish to do in town besides Cassie? Anything else the other players would like to do in town?
I would just like to pulse check and make sure nobody saw a weird older woman meandering around in the past 14 months.
That's going to be an investigation check. And yes, you can do guidance.
Cool. Hold on, please. Investigation, please. Oh, I didn't have guidance. Oh, it's still not gonna be great, though. 17.
You would find that no, outsiders, they don't really get outsiders all that often. Maybe they've seen a couple ships come by, like small fishing boats from other islands, but no strange old women. Some strange young women, they point at you. Yeah, no new people in town other than the doctor.
Copy.
They had to hire a doctor because Cassie left.
Asshole.
To be fair, she was only there half the time before that when she wasn't going on trips with her dad anyway.
Yeah, but shelf potions have a good shelf life. Have you never been in Duragard burial chamber? Alrighty. You...
Can we go grave robbing?
Yes. Yes, we can. We can go grave robbing whenever you want. I will whip up a map.
Oh god. Last time you went grave robbing, you ended up releasing an ancient evil vampire.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. The last time was he got cursed. The time before that was the ancient vampire. So that means the next time he's bound to find treasure. And just so you know, it's about 100 years is the differentiation from grave robbing to archaeology.
I'm pretty sure the differentiation is whether the gold ends up in a museum or your pocket.
So you're saying I could rob Thomas Jefferson's grave and that would be archaeology?
Technically, yes. Time to go get those spectacles so you can find the hidden treasure.
Again, I still think it depends on where the stuff you find ends up.
So the Brit is telling us that it's only archaeology if it goes into a museum. Huh. Huh.
I mean, that does mean that technically Mia is a grave robber because she stole from a museum, right?
No, she's just an art thief.
It was archaeology, not art.
So, you guys, if that is all you wish to do, Belle, not Crowley, Kilcairn, anything you guys wish to do in town before heading back out?
Can't think of anything I really want to do.
And Greg is dead. Okay.
No, there was nothing else. I didn't.
Sorry, you have slunk off of camera so much that I was like, they are face down on the desk. I get it.
Just lounging back in Paris and with my camera angle, it's just
slow but steady. Alrighty. Groupert has your 8-gauge wire ready to go. You have no idea how that worked. The grinder should not have been able to make wire. And you just hear him go, dwarves.
Cassie just looks at the others, shake her head, and just goes, "Don't question it. He also makes bread in the forge, and it's the best bread you've ever eaten."
I got cinnamon raisin pumpernickel.
Cassie, you can visibly see Cassie trying to resist.
That
She then
that
just turns
certainly
around.
is a combination.
Yeah.
Come on, try that in
Cassie
real
turns
life.
around and asks for two
Yeah.
of them.
All right, I knew it. He already has a little basket. You see some blueberry scones and like little treats. He goes, "Always treat Cassie right. She don't blow up your shop."
Cassie's like, "Thank you, Uncle Groover."
Give the kid with arsonist tendencies food, and she won't burn your shit down.
Like Cassie has like two modes. She's got cutesy, and then she's got gruff and shit captain. And
So what you have is work mode and leisure mode.
work mode and family modes.
Alrighty, heading back to the ship. You are, with a couple of Arcana checks, you guys should be able to hook Agrin up to the, what did I call it? No.
The machine thing.
Yeah.
The charging. It's like a capacitor. It's a. I can't remember the word you used.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. The tetrahedral frame of magenta crystals.
That thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The big battery.
Yeah, I think I called it a power frame.
Mm.
Yeah. So, who wants to give me that check?
I think I did it last time.
Cassie has a terrible arcana, but will help if she can.
I can do it.
I have a 4.
I also have a 4.
Okay.
The dice hate me today.
I would like both of you to roll at advantage and add a d4.
Roll with advantage, add a d4.
Yep.
Oh! 21.
Hey,
20.
20 and a 21. You guys were...
Bless you.
Thank you.
The reason I asked you both to do it is one of you is doing one connection, one of you is doing the other. So if one of you fucked up terribly, it was going to be bad. But you both got almost identically perfect, and you are able to charge Agrin to the power frame. The power frame is, I believe, now at like 12 charge. I don't remember the number I gave in the last session. It's been like a month.
Oh, jeez.
Doesn't it charge per level of spell slot used around it, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we might want to get in the habit of, if we're doing a long rest,
before you take a long rest, dump any spells into it. But be warned, if you go over the max capacity of it, it does explode.
We did know the max capacity, right?
I believe it was 30 or 40.
You said, I thought it was 40. I could be wrong though. Let me check my notes. I think I wrote that one down.
I wrote it down.
Mana frame can hold 40 levels of spells and can act as a shield to deter attacks.
Cool. So 40. You're at about a quarter.
We want to keep it low, I think, because it charges when you cast spells around it, right? So if we get into a fight, we want to have it not explode.
Yes. It can.
Yes,
was
it can
within-
charge. It has two features, and I will be honest. In the fight, any spell you guys used, it was reducing the damage that your spells were doing by absorbing some of the magic. Any spell he used, he was powering his magic with it because he was attuned to the ship, essentially. For you guys, you will have to play around with it to try and figure out what the radius is for how far away you need to be to cast spells and not get it weakened. Or you could try to figure out a way to make it so you guys can attune to it as a party so that your spells aren't weakened whenever you cast in the area.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this to 12. All right, so I set up a tracker on my character sheet then for the mana frame charges. I have it set to 12 right now.
Okay.
If I would say that might be a good thing to test tonight if we're going to be in port and we don't need to worry about anything happening is figuring out this radius.
Okay.
Right.
So, back to the ship.
I'm good with that.
Yep. Pumpkin is out free, by the way.
Hold, please. Do, 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 do. Sure, that's a weird art token. There you go. Just on the ship. Nay. Pumpkin. There you go. Pumpkin has been added.
Thank you.
You are welcome. You do, as you board the ship, I would like everybody to roll perception.
Take off my advantage.
Nice, 21.
12.
I wish Kilcairn was the only person that heard it, but Cassie heard it as well, and this is not going to end well for me. As you both hear the ex-Baron trying to convince the crew of your ship to head back to Saltmarsh because you've done the thing you needed to do. You got the box, and casualties of the trade that, you know, someone's, like, people are gone or have died, and like this happens. Like, there's no way they're still alive. Look at what happened to these people. and pointing at Robot Lady.
So Cassie's gonna quite calmly walk up to him and shove him off the side of the boat.
Oh no!
Oh,
You'll never get paid.
Well, she hasn't killed him. She's just sent him for a swim. He can climb back up the rigging on the side of the ship.
Rude.
Do either of you tell Belle why you just pushed him off the ship?
Cassie
I will.
is-
I will. I didn't push him. Cassie did.
Belle
Now,
will walk over.
I know you might be mad. We're just... It's just business. Just trying to get back for the
Cassie-
town.
Cassie very calmly tells him that the word for what he just tried is mutiny. And what she does to mutineers involves lots of explosives.
I'm not
Belle's
saying
gonna
we
chuckle.
don't go try to save them. I'm saying we should go back to town and get the supplies back to town now versus potentially dying trying
So we're
to
going
save
4
someone
weeks
that...
out of our way.
What?
It takes 2 weeks to sail back to Saltmarsh. 2 weeks to get back here. It's 4 weeks out of our way.
By the time we get back to town, if we leave today, the town might already need the supplies that are locked in that chest.
Cassie pushes him in the water again.
Damn it! Not again!
I
Just
do.
people flailing
I do
water.
see your. I do see your point, but I agree with Cassie on this that it's just not worth the extra time.
But there's no promise that any of them are still alive. And there's... You see what happened to them.
Cassie starts crafting a bomb.
Yes, but there's the promise of another ship.
Belle is going to pull up the rigging so he can't climb back up. So I'm going to let him tread water for a bit.
Hey, that's just rude. Come on, please. Please. I'm not part fish.
Captain says mutiny. Captain needs to say you're allowed back on the ship.
He's gonna just keep treading water while he waits.
Cassie's not letting him back on until he says something.
Look, I was just thinking of the betterment of the town. That's it. I just want to get the supplies back to town.
Cassie
Understand
eventually-
this. We go and do this. We, as a backup plan, if you don't come back from this island, I'm just saying, say 3 days, you have 3 days to search this island for survivors, and then if you...
Cassie holds up a finger and is like, "You're getting much closer to mutiny right now."
No. I'm saying if you don't get off the island in 3 days, can we be safe to assume you're dead?
No.
But how do we ensure that the mission still succeeds?
We don't. The ship doesn't sail without her captain.
Hold on.
Okay, then you don't get off the ship.
You don't leave crew maroons.
How about this? Oh wait, am I even unmuted?
You are.
Oh, I am.
No, we can hear you.
Amazing. What if we signal flare that we're still alive at the same time every day?
Okay. That's a good compromise. I thank you.
Yes. I'm gonna need to get those supplies before we leave the port.
Just like, oh yeah, shit, we need flares.
Yeah. Or gunpowder or something.
Pop and smoke.
1 second, we might actually have something.
Oh wait,
for that.
hold on. I could just make a signal fire. Never mind. We don't need to buy shit. Wait. Can anybody here make fire? What am I fucking saying? Looks like Cassie.
Cassie, I believe you could make something.
No, we can do it with magical tinkering.
Oh, perfect.
You touch a tiny object as an action and give it one of the following properties. And one of the options is object sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius, dim light for 5 feet. So we could touch something and throw it up or shoot it up into the air to act as our signal flare.
I don't feel like that's gonna work.
Do you want
This'll be
something
too
better?
I'm looking something up.
Yeah, signal fire or like a flare.
What the fuck?
You're haunted.
You good? He's literally in the doorway.
You're haunted.
Look, don't say shit like that to the paranoid guy.
I'm not saying it's bad. You're just haunted.
He has done enough things that are terrifying. It's a second level spell, or it's a common magical item that you guys could create.
Cassie can just arbitrarily create a 5-foot dim, 5-foot bright light in the air, 10 foot up in the air with twinkle.
Or I could just fire an arrow into the air and a bomb explodes.
Yeah. I assume we could strap one of Cassie's bombs to an arrow.
Yeah, I think I have a crossbow. I have a crossbow. What's the
Okay.
range
I
of
do
that?
as well. I was gonna say we could just also just do a simple sling. That'll shoot something high enough in the air. Rock and sling.
I might go see if there's flares anyway, just for funsies.
Okay.
If we have time.
Sure. I'll say you could, if everyone else is on the ship, you could probably go find some supplies. Which do you go to the market, the little like stalls? Do you go to the forge? Do you go to the pub?
I just realised something.
Huh.
Making flares would be alchemy, right?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So, is there anybody in the town who can craft flares?
I think it's magnesium.
Maybe.
I mean, you could. I think you can make a rudimentary flare out of phosphorus and gunpowder.
Potassium nitrate. So yeah, sugar, aluminum powder, and a metallic salt.
You could most likely find the supplies in the village. Might be a little costly because, when do they have those types of goods? How often do they get them? Kind of attitude. How much you willing to spend? The more money you spend, the better the flares can be.
What is a typical flare cost on the mainland?
Good question. To Google.
I mean, potassium nitrate. That's just gunpowder, isn't it? No, it's a fertilizer. That's right. Potassium nitrate's used.
I don't want that. Just give me. God damn it.
Common name, saltpeter. Right?
Okay, there's that.
Yeah, it's saltpeter. So we need some saltpeter, some sugar, and a metal to decide the color, pretty much.
Cassie does not need the saltpeter because she can change the color of a light for 1 minute every 6 seconds.
No, the saltpeter. If we're making actual flares, the saltpeter is the component that burns and starts the reaction. The sugar sustains it.
What I'm saying is we only need like basic light because Cassie can then color it with twinkle.
Okay, so we don't need. Then we wouldn't need any special metal to go along with it.
Yeah.
We can just use like aluminum shavings would be fine if we're not concerned about color. Because adding the extra metal shavings is just what determines the color. Copper for green, potassium for purple, that type of stuff.
It might make sense to just make them all red so we can do other colors when needed, but in an emergency when Cassie's not around, you can still send up a red flare.
Then that's just aluminum powder.
Yes.
Cassie, you said you could change colors of the flares.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We should set up a system.
Color code system. If we set up this color, it means this. If we set up this color, it means this.
Okay, just so you know, it took me a second, but I found the Flares 5e equipment. Because flares were a thing in 3.5, so I had to try to find a more modern version. Flares, flare kits are sold with a handheld brass tube and 3 launching flares. Flares can be used as a 1d6 fire damage. It's 20 gold, and it weighs about 3 pounds. Each kit has 1 launcher and 3 flares.
Okay.
Does everybody in the party want to just spend 20 gold so everybody's got some flares and launchers? I assume you just put a flare inside a Crowley.
We could do that, yeah.
You just pop them open and be like, shh, don't worry.
Hold on, would Crowley consent to this?
No, definitely not. You'd shoot someone. That's why I'm making the joke, since Brandy's not here to shoot someone. But yeah, no.
Let it happen.
If you guys want, it would cost 20 gold on the mainland, so probably like 30 gold on the island.
I'll
Cat-
do it.
Cassie
I
thinks
mean-
flares aren't really needed, but will craft them if other people buy the supplies.
I mean-
and ask to.
I mean, yeah, we can just get the supplies. Like the supplies would be cheaper for us to purchase at that cost. Because
Yeah.
I'm proficient with alchemy supplies. Cassie's proficient with alchemy supplies.
Yeah,
And crafting is half price, basically, right?
give or take.
So it'd be like 10. And also you're factoring in the fact that you're talking the labor of the brass tube being added into that. The flares themselves probably aren't that much.
The flares are about half the cost.
So
Half the
15.
cost?
Yeah, in this case, it would be the flares cost 15 gold worth.
So 5 gold a flare.
Yeah.
Okay. I will take that out of my account.
So, well, if we're it's 2.5 then, because if we're saying retail price for making the flares then is actually 10, because you said it was half.
Yeah. But
Because
buying the supplies is also more expensive, so 15 for 5 each. So you cut that 7.5 gold per 3.
perfect.
So
And
15 gold,
incidentally-
you can make 6.
Incidentally, Cassie can craft 17 a day.
Okay. You said 15 gold?
15 gold will get you the supplies for 6.
Okay. I would like to have an extra 3 for fun, so perfect.
Cool.
I've taken the gold out of mine.
Okay.
Look, what if we run into a T-Rex? We gotta fire a flare.
Cassie will incredibly quickly just knock up these flares. Like she can create, like, in a work day, she can create, if they're 7.5 for 3, then 2 is 15, which is 3 days, which is yeah, so she can create about 12 a day, which means it takes her about 20 minutes to create a flare.
I will, if I assist, it cuts the time as well.
And technically, all 3 of you can assist. Like, all 3 of you can do it. So, Kilcairn would be the only one not doing it.
It is worth noting
Mo's alchemy supplies?
Cassie can craft
right tool for
7
the
times
job.
faster than the other.
No. Proficiency for...
Don't they
Alchemy
don't they get proficiency in whatever tool
Nope.
set they make?
I wish. Nope. It just allows you to make it. That's why you still need to take tool proficiencies to be. You get the tool for it, but doesn't mean you know how to use them.
The reason Heidi had proficiency with all tools was because she had a magical multi-tool.
Oh.
Yeah, magical multi-tool gives you proficiency with any tool. But right tool for the job does not. It just allows you to make the set of tools. Otherwise, it would be really, really busted to just be like, I now have proficiency in this. And I conjure them.
Yeah.
So, unless Mo has alchemist supplies, sadly no.
I have right tool for the job, and
Are you proficient in alchemy?
we.
Oh, you are.
And yes.
Yeah. I thought you
Oh.
were. I was just like, maybe she hasn't spoken up, so maybe I'm wrong.
No, sorry.
No, you're watching dogs. I get it.
This.
Well, then we can get them done in no time. We just make an assembly line of making flares.
Okay. So, If it takes Cassie 20 minutes to make one.
Wait. Let me redo the math actually properly with a spreadsheet, because
Oh,
I
good.
think I'm doing that
Good. I'm
wrong.
so glad someone else is doing accounting and not me. Okay.
Okay, so 7.5 is for 3. Oh, I numbered that the wrong way around. So it's, yep. So a normal person can make a flare in half a day, which means Cassie can make 5 flares in half a day, which is, we assume a work day is 8 hours, so 4 hours for a flare, so Cassie can make a flare in an hour.
Okay. So they can make...
Roughly.
So the two artificers
4
could
hours.
then make a flare in 4 hours.
Yeah.
But if they're both working on it, they can actually make 2 flares in 4 hours because they're cutting the time in half. So for every 2 hours Belle and Mo work, they make 1, you make 2.
No, she'd make 5. Wait.
I said per
Wait.
2 hours. Because they
Yeah,
can...
per
Yeah.
2 hours, they'd make 2, Cassie would make 5.
You can make 5
No,
in a fucking hour?
She makes 5 times as many as they can.
Oh.
Wait. Yes.
You do 5 times the normal person. They're cutting it in half.
Yes. Yes.
So you can only
yeah,
do 2.5 times what they make.
Yeah.
So they make 1 every 2 hours. You make 2.5 every.
And 9 women make a baby every
month. Yeah,
month.
yeah.
So for making 6, we can crank it out within
Quite literally, like half a day.
4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours. Yeah.
In about 4 hours, you can have all of the supplies that you needed used. And
Right.
I won't even give you guys... It's DC 10 alchemy check. So you only fail it if you do really, really bad. And this is
What do you
basically
say
just to do the first one. And so we'll just find out if your first hour or 2 hours is bad. Go ahead and everybody roll me that alchemy.
Oh god, that is bad, and I don't have any inspiration.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
It's not like you gave recap.
I did give recap. Okay, I'm going to use my recap inspiration.
Everybody got
Because-
recap inspiration, by the way. I always
Oh.
forget to say that.
I
Just-
forget. I forget to add it if you don't say it.
You said 10 was the DC, right?
10 was the DC.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Boom.
they're functional, but they're not pretty.
I only see... Mo,
Yeah,
I don't see
I don't
yours.
see you.
Oh. To you. Oh. That's what. What attribute is it?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I missed
No,
this.
you're good. You're good. Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
you're pretty.
As you two, the other two are like steadily working. You guys are cranking them out. You just look over and Mo is like artisanally made a flare that is most likely going to become some sort of shape in the air when it gets lit off. Mo, you have made one special flare. Please label
I'm
that
gonna hold on to this
differently
one.
from the rest.
Sorry, everybody.
But you guys can proceed and make the rest of them. I just wanted to see how well your initial one was, because if you didn't hit 10, that means you just wasted supplies. and you'd figured it out for the second one. Basically, I was trying to see if I could waste 3 of your flares before you even get them. I'm a horrible human being.
We love you too, Chris.
Yeah. Okay. That's a success. Good job, everybody. Navigation check. Are you guys staying in port through the night, or are you going to try to sail towards Hawk Island so you can be there by morning? Oh, my door has opened. It is my dog.
I'm fine sailing overnight.
I assume Cassie's whole star navigation thing means she can mitigate any disadvantages from sailing at night.
I believe so.
Then let's do it.
Cool. Then I would like a navigation and a watercraft or water vehicles check. The navigation check first, just so that you can have the correct heading to go to Hawk Island. I should probably pull up the information about Hawk Island while I think about it.
I just had a sudden thought. Can I
No. Sorry.
can I use perception in place of navigator's tools?
You can use your wisdom.
No, it's fine. It's just Cassie has perception expertise. So it would result in a slightly higher check. 17 is good enough anyway.
Whoa.
That's navigator tools.
Hold on. What the fuck was that? No, why did he go running? Oh, he probably heard you at the door. Okay. Okay. When your dog frantically flees your room, you have to get up and investigate.
Correct. It might be a ghost.
Might be a burglar. Let's not go there. One of us has got to sleep in this house.
And it's not us.
Look, my animals stare into the corner all the time. I just ask that the ghost be super chill.
Now, Benny likes walking up to our bathroom, which is next to my bedroom, and just staring into the bathroom and, like, the guest room nursery, and barking. There's nothing there. And
You
it's
just
like,
ask it what it wants.
Sir,
Maybe it's chill.
he needs to alert me when this shit is going on, because I don't deal with ghosts. Hey, you guys avoided like 3 encounters. Wait, let me double check. Yep. Navigation. Good job. Boat check. Kill Karen.
Boat check. I like boat checks.
Oh, so annoyed. I thought I could argue from Xanathar's, but Xanathar's doesn't list perception, it lists survival as the skill that goes with navigator's tools.
Boat check.
Boat check success. Good job, everybody.
Ooh. I really need to do a better job of remembering what skills go with my tool proficiencies in Xanathar's, because that's very useful for arguing for advantage.
Okay. Let me find the actual like text to read about Hawk Island.
Well, it's like a skate park.
No, it's not.
But it's
not.
Hawks Island.
Mm-hmm. Good God, why do they have the worst fucking writing style?
Because they're too busy making magic cards to spend time checking their writing in the D&D books.
Fair.
I mean, yeah. And even there, they're not doing a good job with it. But they also did slash a bunch of staff.
Yeah, they did.
And spent a bunch of money on hiring the Pinkertons.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Don't summon the Pinkertons.
We are never getting a Wizards of the Coast monster.
No, God no. We are never getting a... I theoretically could. I weirdly enough know people. Okay. I think I found the text that I need. Features of Hawk Isle. Hawk's Isle is mostly covered in a dense, verdant forest. In the center of the island is a pointed mountain that resembles a talon. Around the base of the mountain are small waterfalls and several caves. There is an ever-present fog encircling the isle. It rains frequently and the climate is cool and damp, not tropical.
Because that's not ominous at all.
If anyone would like to give me a history check, they can, to see if they know any information about Hawk Island. Korin has advantage.
Well, I'm not going to get any better than that, so...
Oh, good. Good job, Korin. I will respect the nat 20.
Advantage.
I'm gonna try because it'll be easy.
Come on, Mo. Bring it home with another 19.
Hold on. I'm sorry, it takes me so long. My computer's so slow.
It's okay. Just roll a 19 and we all can shout Yahtzee or something.
You're gonna know before I know. Oh, sorry.
Combo breaker.
So close.
Combo breaker.
Roy,
I'm sorry.
you would clock be like, oh, yeah, no, this is a natural spawning zone for bloodhawks and vultures. You don't know any of the history. You just go, yeah, that's where those would probably live. Everybody else, Korin in particular, know of a dark past. The island used to be a rest harbor for pirates and sailors traversing the Korin Archipelago, I believe is what it's actually called.
Yes,
the Korin Archipelago. Yes, or as the Navy called it, the Pirate Isles. This isle in particular was named after the famous pirate Hawk, who picked this island because the mountain looked like a giant hawk's talon. The pirates that lived here lived like royalty, but the isle is infamous for a plague that once wiped out its inhabitants. Many years ago, Korin knows of a plague that hit this pirate isle because this was one of their targets for the Navy. But the Navy didn't send him there because plague got to it first.
In the Navy.
Everybody can give me a perception check, however.
Oh boy, because that's gonna go so well. Yep, that tracks.
It is
And
dark
also,
out.
And this isn't the hawk that we know from the other campaign?
No, it's not. No, this is Pirate Hawk. He's one of those winged ones.
Obsessed with skateboards.
No. What the fuck are those birds called?
Aarakocra.
Yes.
Jarnathan.
Oh my god.
Jarnathan.
Isn't Jarnathan? Oh yeah.
He's an
Honor
Aarakocra.
Among Thieves.
Yeah.
With a 20, a 19, the 15 fails. The DC was 16. From the ship, you bolt anyone over a 16 spots a wrecked ship on the beach. You are not able to take your ship right up to the isle. You would have to take a rowboat out, and you would have to be anchored out in like the lagoon.
Makes sense. Well, I think we should start with the wrecked ship. Well, I know Cassie doesn't see it, but if somebody points it out to her, we should start with it because it seems like the most sensible shelter near the beach.
Agreed. I mean, also, if we're doing signal flares, if we can change the color, we should probably indicate to the ship maybe some different colors for them to be prepared for different things. So, like, if
Cassie
we're just...
suggests traffic light, red for danger, yellow for be on your guard, green for all's clear.
And dragon flare for oh shit.
Dragon flare for if there literally is a dragon on this island.
Yes.
Got it. Alrighty. Do you take your rowboat up to the island and go investigate that ship, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Oh. This is okay, and we made it there within the same night, correct?
Yes. It is nighttime, so it's probably not quite the witching hour. So 11:30 at night. You guys could take a rest on the boat and deal with it first thing in the morning, or you could start investigating now because you're more likely to see light sources and find potentially any survivors via their firelight.
Cassie is tip-top on combat resources, so she's all for going in this evening.
How fast can you move in the water? Because me and Kilcairn can get up to the ship pretty quick.
The ship has
Cassie...
run aground. So
yeah, so
okay.
So we could just use the boat, or Cassie could use one of her bag of tricks to try and get them out.
That's kind of my thought is do a quick inspection of the crash site, and if there's nothing there, head back to the ship, sleep the night on the ship, away from the island a bit, and then start first thing in the morning. But because if there's danger, I'm not sure they're going to be having fires anyway.
Okay.
If they're smart, they shouldn't have fires going.
Actually, fires are great to get rid of natural predators.
Not if the things are smart.
You know, predators have heat vision.
Don't you know the
Out.
dark woods theory?
No, because you know what my biggest fear is? Fucking Wendigos.
No, that's why you just don't go out into the forest with Shia LaBeouf. Sorry, I had to. You find as you are approaching the beach, you find the evidence of ruins of a dock. The wood has mostly rotted down to the pylons, and the remaining planks molder on the black sand beach. Run aground next to the docks, largely a collection of rotten pylons and driftwood now, is a large caravel ship that is very much damaged. Like, it is not irreparable, but it would take a whole hell of a lot to get that thing back to seaworthy.
How can I tell how long the ship's been sitting there?
That would be an investigation check.
I have proficiency in carpenter's tools.
Sure, then you have advantage.
So good. 13.
You can't narrow it down to like exact, but somewhere in the ballpark of 4 to 6 months. It's been run aground. The dock is significantly older.
At least 8 months old.
More like rotten dock is like 20 years old.
Yeah.
Which is at least
I'll
8
let
months.
everyone know that this is probably not the crash site, since this is months old.
I mean, we assume they came aground in a rowboat, right?
Wait.
Because they were
Is this
fleeing
for-
the ship.
I think Greg is about to. I think it clicks for Greg. You guys had one fact wrong in this scenario.
Oh, like this was a derelict ship and now it's crashed?
Closer. In your notes from Agrin, she spoke about going to the island months ago, and then
it's Agrin's
they
ship.
stole the ship that came to the island for supplies. So Agrin stole the Baron's only ship, the Emperor of the Waves, and they took that, leaving the crew of that ship on the island.
Yep.
This is most likely Agrin's ship that they took to this island originally.
Yep.
Would you like to investigate said ship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, go ahead. Give me those investigation checks. I will say this: there is a tiers of of success. So
Can
guys-
I get advantage on this check on the grounds that Cassie is familiar with where things will be hidden on ships?
Go right ahead. That is actually a smuggling backstory reason to hunt for stuff.
I was going to. I was gonna say I would like to. I was gonna ask if I can get advantage, for finding, any hidden rooms, by using my magical, history book that makes an outline of where I am and do the calculations in my head to figure out where it doesn't math up
Okay.
like I did before.
Yes, I will give you advantage on that as well. Roy still passed 2 of the checks. Solora passed 2 of the checks. Let's see. Fuck you. Greg just passed 4 checks. Solora, Roy, you both, investigating the ship, you find that in the ship there seems to have been a small campsite made inside of this derelict ship.
Which is kind of what Cassie suggested would be there.
Yes. In in the items around this little campsite, you do find a leather satchel containing several daggers, a water skin, charcoal pencils, and a hold on, my brain just stopped working there for a split second. The fuck? Oh, sorry about that. I have to look up the person's name now, because they're just completely gone from my head. There is a handkerchief with an embroidered S on it. You also find hidden in a still workable compartment, like secret compartment, you find a journal. And the journal is emblazoned with the symbol of an albatross, which Kilcairn will know. That is the symbol of Anders Salomar's house.
Also, kind of concerning on a ship.
A little bit.
Why?
I've read a poem.
I don't know the poem.
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
that's bad luck.
So albatrosses are bad luck if you harm them on a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's from the poem where the albatross was their good luck charm until some smart ass tried to shoot it.
And then wore it like a necklace.
That seems like a bad idea.
I will admit, I've not read the poem since I was a teenager. I can barely remember it.
Yep, it's that's where the saying, an albatross around your neck, or something comes from. Which also, for relevance, if you don't know how big an albatrosses are, massive.
Oh yeah, I know they're big ass birds. They're terrifyingly huge.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. I have to pull up an Excel spreadsheet because it has the different things that I need to read. Where I should just Control F this. But of course I'm being stubborn. And scrolling. Sorry. Spell. You,
Mm-hmm.
while investigating, you do find on the DCs were 10, 15, 20, and 25. On DC 20, you find a chest in what can only be considered the captain's quarters. Inside is a satchel of coins. There are several, like, copper, silvers, quite a few electrum with the, with an emblem of a, what is his emblem? It has a strange emblem. You guys will have to do a history check to figure out. A rusty iron sphere, a journal, and several maps. Sorry. The coins are stamped with a vertical crest with what appears to be a raven in the middle with its wings extending from the crest.
Not a hawk.
Not a hawk. And those are electrum pieces with that crest on it.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna clear the top.
I know I put this shit on here. No, it's on here. I know I fucking wrote it. Go to the Word document. Oh, that's why. Because it's under that. Okay. Would anybody like to investigate those, the journal and maps?
I think Cassie will investigate the map, especially because I assume she'll get advantage on that because of her cartographer's proficiency.
Mo will take the journal.
Cool. Go ahead and both of you give me navigation and just investigation.
Good investigation. Ooh.
Okay. So Laura, these maps are odd. They're not showing any land masses that you recognize. And that's because these are maps, these are underwater maps depicting the actual sea floor. And it shows maps leading to a city underwater, which that's just crazy. You're like, there isn't a city in a valley surrounded by mountains.
Does my Thieves Camp proficiency help me uncover any encrypted information in these maps?
The encrypted information may be in the journal. But with a 19, you actually crack the journal pretty well. In the journal, the captain of this ship writes about the underwater elven city of Myth-Nantar. And each of the maps appears to depict this location, although each one has slightly different details. Additional notes in the journal mention that the Pirates of Luskan have put forth a substantial effort to find places among the isles to set up a base near this supposed location. They are supposedly looking for someone called the Librarian.
Are they looking for the library and the Spear of Destiny?
Look, that guy, the Librarian is a deity in my homebrew world.
How does this librarian feel about being called a monkey?
And he is based off of that Librarian. I don't know how he would feel about being called a monkey. Hayden, wait, does anybody say the name of that city out loud?
I will.
Hayden, you know that name. Your almost wife is kind of a princess of that city.
My almost wife?
You know, Oceanus' sister.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
know.
forgot that I, flirted with her.
Yeah. She might think you're her husband. And Oceanus keeps calling you his brother. Maybe that happened. You were very drunk. And this was pre-Crowley days, so...
Weird customs.
Yeah. But you know of that town. Actual Elven city. You remember being in it. You remember breathing air, so you're unsure why they would say it's underwater. You just definitely thought those were drunken hallucinations of sky whales.
Sky whales are pretty common, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. And for DC 25, you guys are... Belle, while searching in the captain's quarters for hidden rooms, you notice that the hull itself, the interior is much smaller than the exterior would say, and you are able to find a mechanism with DC 25 in the captain's quarters that, upon activating, uses a combination of magic and clockwork, which extends a set of clockwork oars out the side of the ship, and means that only one crew member needs to be able to use the oars instead of a fleet of people using oars. Clockwork oars are a rare magic item that you can augment your ship with. However, they will take like a day and a half to take off the ship. But the ship is theoretically still salvageable.
Hmm.
Alrighty. That is all that you find in the wreck.
Okay.
Cassie suggests we search further.
Everybody give me a perception check.
So well.
Mm-hmm. Doing great. You're doing great.
Ugh.
Oh. I'll take my 20.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Belle, Mo, out of the corner of your eye, you see what appears to be a mangled arm vanish behind some trees.
Distance?
Within 100 feet.
Anybody else see that?
See what?
Awesome.
100 feet, 100 feet, 100 feet, 100 feet. What's the distance? Nope. I got... No. I got nothing. Nope. I'll just go... Yeah. That did not look good. We probably get more of those creepy... creepy mechanical things.
Cassie spins around and asks which way.
Belle will point it out.
Cassie will set off in that direction.
Oh, fun!
I didn't say Cassie was going to be smart.
Oh, fun. This means I can do something else. Yay! Everybody roll survival.
Survival.
Is this survival to not get lost?
Maybe.
Then can I get advantage based on my cartographer's proficiency or my navigation proficiency?
Look.
Given that is explicitly the example given in Xanathar's for getting advantage from those tools.
Yes, it's why exactly you built your character the way they are, so they would not get lost, so I can't do creepy body horror to you in the middle of a forest. How else
Also,
am
I
I
got a
supposed to
21.
drop Shia LaBeouf on you?
I cut a natural 19 instead of a natural 20. So annoying.
Okay. Everybody but Kilcairn is able to keep track of Cassie as they go barreling into the woods. And I assume they don't barrel into the woods. They actually are somewhat stealthy of a character because they are a rogue.
Yeah, they are a rogue. Yeah,
They're a panicked rogue, though.
she's not panicked. She's deliberate. She knows it's stupid, but she's doing it anyway because she needs to know what's going on with this robot shit.
Cool.
She's very much in ask for forgiveness, not for permission, when she drags the others into whatever this horrible situation is going to be.
Okay.
Did Kilcairn roll?
Kilcairn didn't roll, so...
Oh, I should probably do that.
Possibly.
Kilcairn, you are pretty sure you've got a bead on Mo. And
Who's
probably
right in
Belle.
front of me?
Yeah, they're right in front of you. You're like,
Gotcha.
okay.
I found some tracks. Wait,
What's the gun survival skill though? Because you might have got slightly higher than a 10.
Well, let me look. Same modifier.
Cool. Hey, I'm just trying to save my party after getting them into this mess.
As you guys are searching deeper into the forest, you don't see the body part that was just kind of behind by a tree. You don't see anything, and you don't see any tracks as you look into the forest. Belle, Mo, you're in the right area of where you saw that body part, but there is no evidence of anything being in that area.
Not even up in the trees, like no broken branches, nothing like that.
Well, all the trees are You're not 100% sure because it is dark out. It is, nigh on midnight. The trees don't seem the healthiest. So any broken branches could have been recently made or could have been made ages ago. You're not necessarily able to discern new breaks versus old breaks. Nor do you hear any twig snapping.
Do I hear any wildlife?
The occasional bird, I guess. I have to scroll down one more.
That was good, Nora. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, I think Cassie is going to ask the others how they feel about her doing something incredibly stupid. Like, she's not going to say what. She's just like, how do you guys feel about me doing something incredibly stupid?
Will it be funny?
Belle will look over at Kilcairn. Are we letting them do this?
Yeah.
In that case, Cassie is going to use Twinkle to light up the area for 6 seconds.
That's a
Like, yeah,
cantrip, right?
yes.
And that provides bright light?
It provides 5 foot of bright, 5 foot of dim.
Are you gonna warn us so you don't blind us?
Yeah, she's going to say, this will be bright, and then snap her fingers, point, and that's where the light appears. Sort of in the air, 5 foot away from her, 10 foot away from her.
As you flash this light into being, Kilcairn, out of the corner of your eye, you see a large, shadowy figure looming above the treetops. And as the light fades, the shape disappears.
Hunter's mark.
Your spell fizzles.
What?
As if
There's a bigger version of the fucking thing that's on our ship.
Oh, the hide behind?
No, the well, maybe, but no, I'm talking about the thing that absorbs spells.
Oh. How big would it have to be to affect an entire island?
I don't know, maybe the size of a mountain.
Yeah, maybe. Do you do the spell again? Not Karen, do you do the brightness again?
Yes.
Alrighty. As you summon the light again, Karen, you see that large shadow was just a bird's nest in the trees. As you see a couple now slightly annoyed bloodhawks
Darn.
leering over at you. Mo, you, however, out of the corner of your eye, see the glint, the light reflect off of several eyes?
Oh.
As if more than the normal amount of eyes in a face. Maybe
I don't love
Well, please
that.
tell me you point out the direction.
Yeah, of course.
Fairy fire.
Let me guess, the spell fizzles.
No.
Oh.
The spell doesn't fizzle. As you light up the area, you light up, you light up bugs that are circling around in the rot and decay of the on the forest floor. But you see two fun features. A medium-sized creature gets lit up like a Christmas tree. And as you look at them, you notice you see some peculiar items. This person appears to be a red-skinned tiefling. That's the color of rust. But that rust might actually be rust, as you notice the wings on her back are emaciated and have bolted on a metal framework to enhance her wings. You see that there is some sort of mechanical maybe fishing pole or harpoon gun on her arm. And as you look at her face, you see that there are 5 black eyes in her head, 2 of which shimmer as normal eyes, and 3 that give off a light of their own. And
Vision.
the best part is that her horns are very thin and they point straight up and have branched off into many fractals as you see these almost crystalline metal horns arc electricity in between their points. And she goes,
I'm staring at Sailora right now.
Hey, Solaris scared it. Bell gave it light. And it's at that moment this being looks like they're about to say something as you realize she was lit up like a Christmas tree, but so was a Christmas tree in the trees, as a large plant reaches down with a tendril and yanks her up into it. And it's at that point I can throw you guys on a map. Hawk Island. Oh, I should go to the map. I should be on that page too. This is... You guys weren't supposed to find her so soon. you were the fairy fire. I forgot you guys had access to that spell, and that's more of like a general fuck you move to whom it may concern. So she was going to lead you back to this little campsite, but we'll say you guys are probably just on the outskirts of it as a large plant grabs her and drags her into the sky. Feel free to put your guys' self on the table or on the map, and you can go ahead and roll initiative now. We will return to the fight next time. I also have to find the stupid thing's stat block because I can't.
I assume we're like somewhere over here, right?
Yeah, you're not quite to the. Nope. Where the fuck?
Here?
No. You were right the first time. I was yelling at roll 20.
Okay.
Please tell me I've bought this book.
Can I make a nature check to have any idea of what this plant is?
Good point. I should go to the GM layer before I fucking drag it onto the map. Yeah, go ahead and give me a nature or survival check.
So, herbalist tools in Xanathar literally name drop identifying plants as what it is
You're
advanced on.
you're cutting completely out for me, so I have no idea what you just said.
I said, so Xanathar's literally name dropped herbalist tools as the thing that gives advantage on identifying plants.
Yeah,
So can I
this
get
isn't
advantage?
a plant.
Okay.
It's a plant monster.
Yeah, it's still a plant.
Nature.
You can't blame me for trying. I only got a 10.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take that.
I believe the rule is 10 plus the CR.
DC.
Yeah.
10 plus CR is the DC.
Yep. Mo, Kilcairn, would you like to roll a nature or survival check to see if you recognize whatever the fuck that thing is? The plant in specifically. Kilcairn? Mo?
What?
I'd literally... Would you like to do a survival or nature check to determine what the hell this plant monster is?
I'm gonna do a survival check.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're good.
Wow, I am just suddenly rolling terrible. I got the one nat 20, and it's like, yeah, that's good enough. You don't need anything else.
You've hit your quota for the month.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
Let's hope not. We still have a session next week.
Aw.
Hate to see it. None of you passed.
None of us passed.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
But
Now
we're
Yeah?
we're a level 4 party.
Yeah.
One of us rolled a 17.
I'm just gonna say, this island has... This is not a boss monster. This is just an encounter. The boss of this island might be an optional boss that you might not want to fight. Because if this guy fucks you up, what's the other one gonna do?
Oh,
This large plant drags this tiefling up into it, and you notice that it has several other bundles wrapped up in it as you realize each of these bundles appears to be a corpse of a pirate. Except you see some of them have these metallic limbs or metal faces. Some have glowing gems in their chest. As the corpse flower appears.
Oh, wunderbar.
Don't worry, guys. It's not that bad. It's just a corpse flower. It's fine.
Oh god, we're so screwed. We're so screwed.
Hopefully it's weak to fire damage.
Can't give you any information.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if fire damage doesn't work, cold damage should, right? Plants are usually weak to one of those two.
Yeah, that'd be nice if D&D actually did do that type of
Logical
stuff.
weaknesses, yes.
Yeah, they're so bad at it. I hate the fact that so many D&D monsters do not have a weakness, even when it's like, yeah, they're this literal element. If you use the opposite element,
No, of course not.
That would make far too much sense.
yeah.
Oh, good. The corpse flower will go first on next. Oh, I do have to do this though. It's pink, and you're yellow because it's fairy fired and you're concentrating.
Yep. So
And I'm
it is
gonna-
emitting light then.
Yep.
So I don't know if you want to mark that on the map. Because I'm assuming it probably has blind sense.
What's the radius of that light?
It is for duration affected. It's
10 foot
dim
radius.
light, 10-foot radius, dim light.
Okay.
I'm assuming it has some kind of blind sense, so it doesn't really matter that
It's
Maybe
in the
turn
light
on.
and we're in the dark.
Yeah. But yeah.
This thing is also
Lit up.
the tiefling and the flower are both lit up.
Mm-hmm.
So that means
good. That means
technically you guys have advantage on it. All attacks. So bravo. I don't get to kill you guys too badly.
Yep.
Hey, don't worry. You
Glad
did
I-
just find a rare magic item for your boat.
Yeah.
If
That
we
could be
survive.
useful.
I mean, I was gonna say we need to instruct the crew that they need to start dismantling that ship or repairing it. Probably repair it
It is
while we're
near
exploring.
midnight. Most of the crew would probably be going to bed because
The
with
next day.
the next day,
Next day.
maybe.
I doubt we're going to be fighting this thing all night. We're either going to die very quickly or kill it very quickly. Or kill it very quickly and almost die, most likely.
Hey, so long as I give you guys one horrible encounter per session, I'm fine. Thank you all for playing. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the session. Any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send them. I hope you guys had fun. And anything you guys would like to say prior to session ending? So it's on record for next session.
Yes. Cassie, don't forget you have the globs of black goo that lowers the AC of a target.
Yes.
And
Yes,
deals-
I do.
Oh, the black
I have one-
black oozes.
I have 3
Yes.
left, yeah.
I only have one left, so I've been saving mine for an oh shit moment. but I know you had some as well.
Okay. Well, that's a good point.
Can I enhance that black goo by turning it into bombs, given my bombs are goo-based, because you made me make them out of Steve?
Oh,
That was just your acid bomb.
No, that you said that was the starter for all of the bombs.
Fuck. Maybe we'll talk. All right.
Okay, cool.
Thank you guys for playing. Good night, everybody. We'll see you
Good
next
night.
roll.
This has been another dangerously dicey adventure.
See you next roll.